All right, it's Q&A time. I have about 2 pages of questions, so I'm going to try and do this quick and not make it last about a half hour, maybe, I don't know. So number 1, can you talk about macros? No, honestly, I can't. Not to be mean, but I don't know anything about them. I really don't. I've never tracked macros. Well, I know what they are. Like, I know that it's the fat, the carb, blah, blah, blah. I know, but I don't, honestly, I don't know how to track them. I don't know anything about them. I get asked that so much. Personally, I don't do it. So, what is your workout split? I just keep it in my phone and it keeps me on track, but I do like back and bis, legs, shoulders, chest and tris, legs. So I do legs every 2 days. But other than that, I'll do like shoulders by itself, back and bis, and chest and tris together. I usually take Sundays off. What got me into bodybuilding? I guess this one you could just go watch my Fitness Journey, the story I did on it, and that'll explain that question. Do I cycle my supplements? Yes, I do. I do 8 weeks on and 4 weeks off on stimulants. Protein I take all the time. I'm talking about like Super HD, C4, even my CLK, even though it's a non-stim, I take time off of it. So I'll do 8 weeks on, 4 weeks off. I like to give my body a break from the stimulants. When I first started, did I just eat clean and not count calories? I've never really counted calories, so yes. I still eat clean. I call myself an intuitive eater, so I just eat what I feel like my body needs. Skin routine and self-tanner? Question mark. This is a terrible time talking about my skin. If you just saw my recent post I did on Instagram, I'm talking about how I'm having tons of breakouts and issues since gaining about 6 pounds this past few weeks. But I normally use Clinique's, well I do use, Clinique's 3-step system. Freaking amazing. The moisturizer feels like silk. Self-tanner, yes, because I recently stopped tanning. I have some skin cancer issues, so completely cut out tanning outside, tanning beds, anything. I use sunscreen all the time. Right now I'm using something called $1 Million Tan. I also did a post on that as well, so go check it out. How did my husband and I meet? Hi, I have a visitor. We actually met, well not met, but we've always gone to like the same school. We went to the same elementary school, but they were located in different areas, and we had a tornado in 5th grade, so it hit his school, the one he was in. So he had to come over to my school in a trailer, and I kind of saw him then. We like had similar friends, and then we went to middle school together, and he dated all my friends, I dated all his friends, and in 8th grade he told his sister that he was going to marry me, and he did. But junior year is when we actually started dating. So, and I actually asked him out junior year. How do I keep my hair so straight? Honestly, I straighten my hair maybe once a week. So, like right now. My hair is naturally like a wavy texture, and I just let it air dry because I feel like I have all this hair, and that's my way of like taking care of it, is not using heat on it very often. Hi. We have another one. How many times do I do cardio and how long? I think I answered that one. How long did it take me to see results? I would say it took me a few months in the beginning. I started working out in like November of 2012, and by that, is this really happening? By that spring, I had noticed a lot of changes to my body. It was a lot smaller, I was gaining muscle, so I would say about 6 months to see like really good results for me. How often do I train legs? I think I already said this, but I train legs every 2 days. So I'll train legs, and then I'll do 2 days, and I'll train legs again. Did I have active pregnancies? Not at all. I was the laziest pregnant person ever. I gained 50 pounds each pregnancy. I ate what I want. I didn't exercise whatsoever, so no, I did not. Favorite forms of cardio. I really enjoy HIIT cardio. I get super bored if I'm just like steady running. I mean, I feel like you have to be a runner to love running, and I'm not. So I like HIIT cardio, which is like high intensity interval training, and the Stairmaster. I actually really enjoy the Stairmaster. What is my hair color? I get asked this all the time. This one right here is Deep Burgundy by L'Oreal. I change it up every time, but this one in particular is Deep Burgundy. Will I offer training? Oh goodness, it's crazy because I know I have a lot of potential to help with like people, but here's the thing with training for me is I post all my videos to help as much as I can that way, but for my family, I feel like doing online training right now is just not in the cards for me because I know that it would put a lot of stress on me, and I want to be the best mom I can be, so not right now, it's not for me. Maybe someday. How long do I work out for? Did I? Yeah. How long do I work out for? I work out for about an hour a day, no more than an hour and a half. So our gym gives us 2 hours a day in the daycare, so I never even go close to it. How do you get rid of belly fat? This is a big question for me because I've had 2 pregnancies and people are like, how do you have such a flat stomach? It's diet. I'm telling you, you can do tons and tons and tons of crunches, but unless your diet is right, you will not lose belly fat. You always have a little belly. If you could have anyone play you in a movie, who would it be? This is an interesting question, actually. I like questions like this. Not because I think she looks like me or anything like that, but my favorite actress is Jennifer Aniston. Freaking love her. So, her. Do you indulge in treats? Almost daily. I'm not even kidding. Okay, people don't believe me, but yeah, almost every other day, daily. I just don't go crazy. I mean, I don't go get a box of donuts and eat it, but I'll have a little bowl of ice cream at night or a cookie. But yes, absolutely. What do you do with your kids while you work out? I think I already said this, but my gym daycare gives me 2 hours a day to work out, and they have like a huge room. If you watch my previous videos, I showed it a little bit. It has a huge room. It has like 2 blow-up castles, and there's like a little nursery for the younger ones, so it's wonderful. Do you work out in the AM or PM? Both. 90% of the time I work out in the PM though. I work out better in the evenings, but if my schedule makes me, I have to go in the AM. What is your favorite lift? Ooh, I should have thought about this one. Actually, I don't know. I really like to deadlift. Anything involving legs, really. I actually really like legs, so I would say deadlifting. I really like it. Tips for cellulite. Alright, girls. I still have cellulite. I have a lot of cellulite. I'm telling you, it's not, I mean, it cannot go 100%, okay, you're really being obnoxious, 100% away. So, just embrace it. It's just like my stretch marks. They're my tiger stripes. But as far as cellulite, I would say working out does help. I mean, mine has changed significantly, but it's still there, and I mean, I'm just living with it. Alright, favorite and least favorite body part. This is kind of weird to answer. I've never actually answered this, but there's a dog crawling underneath me right now. This is so obnoxious. My least favorite body part would have to be like the back of my legs. And obviously that's because where all my cellulite is, and I just cannot get the definition in the back of my legs to pop out. I can't. That's where I carry all my fat. So my favorite body part is probably, this is really hard too, my quads. So like the front of my legs is my favorite, and my least favorite is the back of my legs. This is a personal one. Boys, if you don't want to hear this, turn it off now. Do you still have a period due to low body fat? Yes, I do. And I actually went through a stage in the very beginning where I missed it for about 3 months, and I went to the doctor and knew I wasn't pregnant, but it was due to my hormones. But I haven't had any issues since then, so it's been about almost 3 years, and yes, I do. What app do I use to speed up my videos? I use iMovie on my iPhone. Where do you keep your music while working out? I carry around my little Bitmark gym bag, and I just keep my phone in there, and it says, what headphones do you use? I use the, I don't know the name for them. They're the Beats in-ear wireless ones freaking amazing. My husband also has the Jaybirds, which are really good, but I don't like things that just stick in my ear. They always fall out. I don't know if it's just the ear shape, but the beads, like, they like wrap around my ear. Love them. Are you going to have any more kids? No, I'm not. I had 2 C-sections, and for me, I just felt like it did a toll on my body, and I have the 2 beautiful children that I wanted, and we're satisfied, and no, we will not have any more children. It's actually impossible. Did you wear a belly band post-baby? I had 2 C-sections, so I did wear a support band. It wasn't like a girdle to tighten my stomach. It was just like a little Velcro thing to support my tummy, because after you have a C-section, it's so painful to walk. Like, I walked like a hunchback holding my stomach, and like I would hold like a pillow to my belly when I walked, so this belly band like pulled it all in for me and made it really secure. How do you stay motivated? This is a good question. I'm not always motivated. Absolutely not always motivated. There's hair flying around. Some days I feel like poo. PG. And it's okay to take those days off. Like, you're not always gonna feel super motivated and super excited to work out. Obviously, that's what I show. I show me working out and loving working out, but it's not always rainbows and butterflies. So just move on. Like, don't dwell on those bad days. If you have a bad eating day, it's fine. Move on. Start over. Like, keep going. Just, the biggest thing is not to give up and just to keep going. So this actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. So maybe we could do more of these Q&As. I really like the personal questions because I get asked these same workout questions all the time, but like asking more questions about like, are you gonna have more kids and stuff like that, that's really fun. So let me know if you liked this video and if it was helpful and if you'd like to see more.